Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel and to another 5 and 5 episode. Today I'm going to be talking about jobs and signs that you should leave your job if you are feeling any of this. So I'm not going to waffle on like I usually do. I'm going to get straight into it. 5 minutes is on the clock, counting down. Here we go. So number 5 reason that you should leave your job, that you're not into it, is if you're dreading going to work. If you wake up every morning and yeah, you're dreading it. You don't want to go to work. You see the alarm, you want to crawl back into bed, and it's not just because I was staying up too late watching Netflix or I was talking to a friend really late at night. No, you just feel this like deep pit of dread and anxiety and just sadness about going into the job that you're doing. That is, yes, such a warning, flashing light out there saying change your job. It doesn't give you happiness and you dread going there. So self-explanatory, I think. Number 4 is that there's lack of communication, or there's like chaos and drama with staff. There is nothing worse than there being a really toxic work environment where people on your team are not out to get you, but you may be new and they're just picking on you, or there's so-and-so's dating so-and-so in the office and like things getting around and like there's weird flirting behavior. There's, you know, people stealing food from the lunch, like the office fridge. I don't know, just some BS that's happening at your workplace, whether it may be like with management. Yeah, you're trying to reach out to HR and no one's getting back to you. Just leave. The place is chaotic, management sucks, you're probably not gonna get paid properly, like it's just a huge red flag for your job, so you should get out of there. Number 3, there's no room for growth for you, or on the other side, / you don't wanna move up. So there's no inspiration, there's no willpower in you, there's no drive for you to aim higher. Just say I don't even know jobs out there, but just say, okay, restaurant industry, if you're a bar back, which is, and you go from that and you want to get up to general manager, that is a slow, long progression, but you can see the end there and you want to reach there. If you're a bar back and you don't want to move up and you're just happy doing that, or you're not really happy doing anything, it's not the job for you. Get out of there if you don't see yourself going long term with it. The same with being a manager, and the next step up is being the CEO or being the owner of the business or whatever. You can't get that because there's someone who already is an owner, unless you buy the company for millions of dollars or whatever off them. You can't go further, so you've sort of done all you can. Get out, onto the new thing, onto another career maybe. Like, that's exciting. Number 2, you hate your boss, or you dislike your boss, or you don't like your team leader, whatever it may be. Hate is a strong word, but you know, you just can't stand them. You don't like anything that they stand for on a personal level. You clash heads, they roster you on for shifts that you can't do, they're misogynistic, or they're just sexist, they're racist, anything like that, you should leave your job. Because if they're in a position of power, they will take advantage of that. If they're getting more money than you, they're not gonna leave. Like, they've got all the stuff wrapped around their finger. It's just not a good environment. So if you're not in the same sort of headspace as your boss, it's not gonna work, it's not gonna get any better, so just move on to the next. And number 1 reason, your job doesn't spark you joy or fulfillment, and that is a huge one. We spend, what is the percentage? Like, I don't know, 80% of our life in work and employment in our jobs, and obviously with our generation, which is kind of awesome, we will probably do like 6 careers in our lifetime. I don't know how people can be a teacher for like 40, 50 years, that scares me. Yeah, we're always gonna change it up and spice it up, and we have that freedom in 2021, which is amazing. So if nothing is sparking you joy or fulfillment where you are, put down all your thoughts on a page, go on LinkedIn or Indeed.com or wherever your like job page is, and just look what's out there. Cold call a few companies, see what they're offering, see what you're interested in. What sparks joy for you? What do you want to get out of employment? Do you want to help people? Do you want to be of service? Or do you want to yeah, like there are so many different areas for different personalities. Ooh. And you may not even be in the right field. You may be working for someone, but you want to be your own boss, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that is my number one. If it doesn't spark you joy or fulfillment, you need to leave your job, all right? Leave, get out of there. Thank you so much for watching my 5 and 5. Hopefully this inspired you to maybe shift or change or think about where you're working in your employment and yeah, make some changes. I know that the past year has been huge for everyone around the world and has really put into focus on what's important. So yeah, hopefully that helped. Please hit subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you in my next video sometime in the near future, and have a great day or night wherever you are in the world. Thanks so much, bye.